scent bag uses yak-male fur and yak-male feces. When you use it, it gives off a scent similar to a male yak-male. Next time, just keep a little bag on your body, and wild yak-male will keep right away. But there's a limit to what they'll do, so don't go poking around in their faces. They're still gonna boot ya.
I know. Ain't never gonna try to anger one again. I tried to take a picture. It was all fine until the click. I literally saw its eyes change color.
Yeah, flashing lights and sounds will get them going crazy. You're lucky to be unhurt.
Yeah, we broke our own speed records for sure when we were running away.
Next time, try giving a call like a rocket rooster. A quick squawk, and it'll cause them to disengage. Ever notice how the yak-male keep their distance from the birds?
Well, let me try again. Squawk!
Keep trying. If you run into more issues out there, come and find me.
Hey, kid. How you holding up?
A well-fought victory, all. I noticed Elsie seems to have picked up a few new moves. I was impressed. That last attack, did she learn it from you?
No, that's something my pa used to do.
I see. So she really is dedicated to learning how to fight. Maybe we should ask her to join our gang.
Would you coots listen to yourselves? Talking about new moves and recruits right in front of me? Yeah, we're bandits, but I thought we were at least above torturing one of our own. Let me back in the gang. Teach me your pa's moves.
Yeah, force her back in. I thought that went without saying.
Yeah? Well, you should have said something. If you ain't say it, it ain't official.
Look, things were getting gummed up. I needed you here, out of the line of fire, but still keeping an eye on things. You did good, kid.
Well, you're welcome. It weren't easy. Some of the Sandrockers are alright, but I had to use manners, learn chores. They even made me, learn stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let's not forget, if it weren't for me, y'all would be sandfish food. Pen's relic weapon, anyone?
That was amazing! Yeah, I don't know if we could have handled Pen without your help. You'll have to tell us how you managed it sometime.
We missed you, kid. It was boring not having you around. So, yeah, welcome back.
Alright, it's official then. The gang's back together. Woohoo! Say, we're going on the straight and narrow now, ain't we? Can we still call ourselves a gang?
Let's go with Monster Hunting Gang.
Something like that, sure.
Like her. You seem to Finally, this is over. And it's all thanks to you.
The
Thank
builder.
you.
Definitely get the builder for the gang. We need him for sure.
After I met with you, I ran into Pen. I thought I was careful, but I guess I messed up. I'm fine. They threatened a lot of things, but mostly just ended up asking questions and bickering amongst themselves. Perhaps someone neglected to tell them how important honor among thieves truly is. I hope to move back to Sandrock, if possible. Help take care of Andy. Logan and I will have to wait to see what the Civil Corps decides for us, but we've been helpful and cooperative. I expect leniency. I've missed out on a lot of things that I'd like to be a part of here too. I'm interested in the greenification efforts. Also, isn't Katori building a theme park? I have some experience in that, oddly.
Well, show's over. Here's hoping things go back to normal. Or close to it. Hey, just so you know, I won't forget all you done for me. You had my back. Now, I got yours. Anything you need, you say the word. Haru was gone for a long time. Got me worried. So I moved towards town, trying to get in touch with Grace. We met up, and she filled me in. Your situation was pretty straightforward. I stepped in when the time seemed right. No plans. Didn't even think we'd get this far. I reckon first, I gotta answer for my crimes. That'll give me plenty of time to think. Funny thing is, I've come to like that old hole in the wall. My old place. Too many memories. We were thinking we might need a new hideout, but, well, nothing to hide from now. Might as well call the old spot home sweet home. At least, till the Civil Corps give me a verdict. Stop on by if you like. Just give me a whistle, and Rambo will come running. Mayhaps if y'all have me, one day. We did some things we weren't proud of, me and Haru. Might have rubbed some folks the wrong way. Let's see what the Civil Corps and City Hall have to say about it.
Hey, you really came through during that whole trial thing. I really feel like we were on the same wavelength there. It's not easy to improvise that kind of action. Well, when I found out they nabbed Haru, I met up with Logan to see if we couldn't come up with a plan. Thinking about it, we had enough info to clear their names without blowing my cover even. Pretty super. The trial kind of just added a level of bravado to it all. Yeah, he's really lost in the sauce, huh? This whole Church of the Light ideology aligns with Duvos actually thing certainly is troubling. It's rare to have an opportunity to speak with Devosian spies. We should really jump on that. I intend to grill him over the Civil Corps as soon as possible. You should join me. Could be fun. It's not quite mission accomplished. Not yet, anyway. I still need to get info out of those two water-grubbing goons. That's the trouble with these rabbit hole-type conspiracies. You never know how deep the rabbit hole goes. But yeah, they could transfer me after this. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Part of me wants to stay. A big part, even. We've kind of been through a lot together, huh? But I mean, hey, it's not like I'm going to the peripheries or anything. I can still visit. Drop me a line. Or I can contact you. I'll have to if they make me change my identity again.
Steady now, Elsie. I'm worried you'll spill some.
Don't worry, Ma. I just gotta tell Daisy what to do, and she'll get to it. She's real good at it. She'll fly it over to a surrounding village in no time.
How wonderful! So, can she bring it all the way to another city-state for us, too?
I don't know, they ain't a migrating bird, so they ain't built to fly those kinds of distances, Ma. But she can take you on a ride somewhere if you like.
Oh, with my old bones? No, dear. I'm just happy to be down here with you.
Hey, guess what? You're in the gang now. I cleared it with the guys. Let's see. Logan's the tough one, Harvey's the smart one, I'm the wild card. Don't worry about it, we'll play it by ear.
You are. We were just listening to Grace and Logan. I'm still trying to process everything.
Quite the adventure you've had, huh?
Ah, you're keeping track as well, I see.
They handled themselves very well. I wish I'd gotten into contact with you sooner.
Right. Might I interject with a bit of questioning? So, you're with Alliance Central Intelligence?
Yep, they sent me in after we intercepted some telegraph activity from here to Duvos that kicked this whole thing off.
And Logan knew about this as well? How did that happen?
Duvos. The last thing my pa ever said to me.
In any case, Trudy, as you mentioned, the first thing you wanted to do is contact the Alliance. Totally get that. Understandable. But how about instead not doing that?
I beg your pardon?
We really got the drop on this operation. Duvos has no idea 2 of their plants just got made. You sending a telegram to the council will tip them off.
So, you've got a window.
I've got 5 windows.
Before they know we've got their boys, might be able to get in touch with Duvos. See how deep this thing really goes.
Bingo! They have been sending encoded telegrams from Sandrock to Duvos all this time under the name Tiger. All we need is for the Duvos criminals to tell us how they're getting orders, and we'll act as Tiger to make contact with their HQ. Might become the biggest intel triumph since the last war.
Don't reckon they'll freely hand over such information.
Justice. As you yourself may recall, I can be quite persuasive.
You did. Convinced me to start letting you into the ruins.
She also convinced me to, well, y'all already know.
She convinced me that her omelets are actually good.
Hey!
Impressive track record, Grace. Well, go ahead then. I trust your judgment.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Right. And don't worry about security. I've already contacted HQ and got a crew coming in to take the criminals off your hands. We'll keep a close eye on them until then. Right, Justice?
I'm not letting them out of my sight.
Good. As of late, I've really become quite the fan of your work. Would you mind joining me as I pay our Devosian friends a visit tomorrow? Excellent.
So, what are you gonna do, Logan? You, still broke some laws back there, even for a good reason.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my place till you're ready to charge me, Sheriff. I don't think I want to face the citizens until I face the consequences.
Actually, Logan, I was hoping you could stay for a moment.
Yeah, Trudes, let's catch up.
So, your paw...
Howdy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Once upon a time, there was a brave little bumbleant and a mean old rocket rooster who lived about 30 meters apart from the ant colony on the sand dune. Somewhere out east, I reckon. See, all the bumbleants had to pass through some area that the rocket rooster had deemed its territory in order to get to one of the cacti forests where they get their nectar from. And sure enough, That mean old rocket rooster would shoot its fireworks at the ants every single time they went by. One day they'd had enough, and the bumble ants recruited their bravest bumble ant to go talk to that rocket rooster. So, the brave little bumble ant went over to the rocket rooster's nest and shouted, "Hey, rocket rooster, why do you keep shooting fireworks at me and my friends?" The rocket rooster raised an eyebrow and replied calmly, "Because I loathe the hierarchy by which your society operates, bumble ant." "Ah, what the heck?" replied the bumble ant. "You heard me, or are your ears filled with honey? You bumble ants follow your bumble queen without question. You work hard to turn cactus nectar into honey, and then you are forced to throw that honey at those that would threaten your livelihood," shouted the rocket rooster. "The very fruit of your labor is tossed away and destroyed. The pointlessness of your cyclical existence infuriates me, and so I must continue to fire projectiles in your direction whenever I see you," he continued. After thinking about it for a while, the bumble ant realized that the rocket rooster was making a lot of sense. So the brave little bumble ant went back home and organized his friends to overthrow the bumble ant queen and create a more equitable society. Which explains why you never see a bumble ant queen. Curiously though, the bumble ants still throw their honey at anyone who ticks them off.